Welcome to our monthly local governance and community development live forum here on the Serenity Resource Connector platform, brought to you in partnership with the Clarendon Municipal Corporation. I am your host, moderator, Winsome Whittle, and it is always a pleasure to share a virtual space with you each week as we seek to connect you with the various resources to highlight the awesome things that's going on in Clarendon, in Jamaica, in different areas. So if you were tuned in last week, Thursday, you would have seen the Clarendon Parish Youth Council, the youth leaders in action. They have hit the ground running for 2025. And so we are maintaining that theme, looking at youth, but this time we're focusing on some youth entrepreneurs that went through a one-year intense program, collaboration between the Clarendon Parish Development Committee Benevolent Society. Most of us know the entity as the PDC, and in collaboration with the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, they're implementing partner and a host of other entities in this space because it's all about collaboration for transformation. And so we're going to be hearing more about this initiative. And so our focus has shifted from our look at the different committees at the Municipal Corporation, but stay tuned, we will have them back come March 2025 in this space. So for this segment, we're looking at empowering youth entrepreneurs, transforming lives through the Biz-Bridge project. And we are going to be bringing on to share with us some more on that so you can have a better understanding as to what exactly Biz-Bridge is all about. Miss Kimberly Ashley from the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, no stranger to this space. Welcome back, Miss Ashley.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get right into it. What exactly is the Biz-Bridge project and what are the main goals?
All right, so the Biz-Bridge project, we look at our youth at risk in terms of empowering them through economic success. All right, so the aim of the project is to reduce crime and violence among our youths in Clarendon by equipping 30 young persons from age 18 to 29 with essential business development and life skills. Each participant would be able to receive $150,000 to start or expand their business after they have done a training process and they would have received their certification. The main goal is to ensure that in Clarendon, they always say, my grandmother always say, the devil find things for idle hands. So in Clarendon, we try to ensure that our youths don't have any idle hands, but have the requisite skills in order to empower them through equipping them through economic development, and also to ensure that they have businesses and is that they're able to sustain themselves and also sustain the community through local economic development.
Awesome. And there are some who are familiar with, you would have mentioned last year when we talked about the economic space in Clarendon, when we were looking at that committee that deals specifically with economic development, where you would have shared about different initiatives that you would have looked at through the municipal corporation. One that is near and dear to us would be the youth in business. And I see this $150,000 grant, which is really awesome because it seemed like a revamped youth in business initiative. Is that so?
Yes, it's definitely a part of that initiative. For the youth in business, is a different age group that will be targeted at that time. It will be 18 to 35. Now is that we're looking at our youths, ensuring that they have something to do with their hands. Because if you look at the crime statistics, you'll find that you find a lot of youths involved in different kind of criminal activities. So as a parish, and we partner also with the Clarendon PDC, we look at ensuring that our youths are empowered through different skill sets and also especially entrepreneurship in order to boost our local economy in the different communities.
Awesome. Karen Case is asking you to repeat what you said about the $150,000 grant. We'll hear more about that in a little while. Thank you so much for joining and sharing. Feel free to share your comments. So we'll share more on that, Karen, in a little while. But let's bring on our other panelists for this evening. Let's bring to the stage Ms. Tothnelia Ellis from the Clarendon Parish Development Committee Benevolent Society, the PDC for short. Welcome, Ms. Ellis.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Witter. It's good to be here.
Awesome. All right. And the stars of the show, let's bring on the king in the midst. Shamar Steele, the Flawless Essentials. I hope I got the first part right. This with Z. All right, welcome. All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. We have Michaela Hines, our handcraft and aromatherapy specialist. Welcome, Michaela.
Thank you so much. Good night.
All right. We have with us Danian Ellis, our breed specialist. Welcome, Danian.
Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.
All right. And I trust that Ms. Johnson and Danica Johnson will be able to join us. She was having some technical problems earlier. So I trust that she'll be able to join to share her journey with the Biz-Bridge project. But until she is able to do that, all right, Charity is shouting you out, Shamar. All right. Let's get right into it. Shamar, we're starting with you. What motivated you to join the Biz-Bridge project? And what business area are you working on and what inspired it? To answer those two in one, what motivated you to join the Biz-Bridge project? And what initiative it is that you are working on your business and what inspired your business idea?
All right, good night, everyone. Again, I was motivated to join the Biz-Bridge project because of the opportunity to gain personal training in entrepreneurship through Art Any Estate Trust. The program focused on business development, marketing, and access to seed funding, and also made an attractive opportunity to help me grow my business. My business name is Z Flawless Essential. I do handcraft soap and natural oils.
All right. Handcraft soaps and natural oils. Why that area? You could have done any other thing, but why that area?
Because when I look at it, like everybody who do skincare business is mostly females. I never heard of a male who do skincare business. So I chose to do it, and I believe I can do best in it and be the first one to launch a handcraft soap natural business in Clarendon and build the best high quality product.
All right. I love that. All right. Michaela, what about you? What motivated you to join the project? And tell us about your business.
Hello, good night again. So, initially, what motivated me was the lack of resources that I had because in July 2022, I initiated the start of my business, which is Flames of Peace Scented Candles. And I quickly realized that I didn't have the funds to facilitate the growth. And so when I was introduced to the program, I saw it as the stepping stone to facilitate that growth. So I took that chance.
Fantastic. Danian, tell us your story. What motivated you and why you specialize in braids?
Hello again, everyone. I was motivated by the fact that I'll be provided with an opportunity to help me refine my skills and get the necessary tools needed for braiding because in the braiding industry, it is very hard to acquire the necessary tools because they're very costly. And so I chose to do braiding specialist because it was very fun for me. I enjoy seeing others smile, feeling confident in themselves, being happy that they look a particular way. And so that was it for me. I did it because it was something I enjoyed, and I'm also self-taught.
It's okay to say that you're looking forward to the $150,000 too,
Definitely, I did mention that. I really wanted it to buy the equipment.
Okay. All right. Not a problem. All right. So, what was your biggest takeaway from the program? Michaela, then Danian, and then Shemar. Your biggest takeaway from the year-long program?
Okay, so the biggest, because there are many. Let's see. So I would say it's learning for me how to distinguish personal interactions with professional ones, and to understand that they directly impact each other. So it's for me now to adjust and to align myself in professionalism and to walk in that state with confidence. So that's the biggest takeaway from the program that I got.
Awesome. Danian?
My biggest takeaway was really, as Michaela said, the learning aspect of it. And I have learned a lot in terms of managing my time more efficiently, learning better customer services and stuff like that. And now I'm better able or better equipped to deal with certain issues that arise in the work field.
All right. King Shamar.
All right, my biggest takeaway is problem solving skills. If I face a challenge or have a bad experience, instead of giving up, I try to find a solution to fix it. And how to set boundaries.
Love that. And I love that. And we're going to hear more about the program, why it is that the views and the takeaways differ, because sometimes you're listening, you're talking to businesses, so you're looking to hear about different business skills. But we're hearing now that it was not just about the business skills, but the in terms of the interpersonal skills and all those other areas. So let's hear from Miss Ellis, the representative from the leading organization on the project, the Clarendon Parish Development Committee Benevolent Society. Miss Ellis, let's hear from you now. What were the key areas covered through the Biz-Bridge project? Why our participants are able to share these different takeaways? Sound like a well-rounded program to me.
Right.
Right.
So the key area.
Adjust your screen before you start sharing so that we are able to see your full head. All right, that's it. Fantastic. Go right ahead.
Sorry, I'm on a tablet, so let's hope I can hold it.
All right.
All right. So the key areas, there were many areas that our participants covered through the Biz-Bridge project. And before I jump into them, I just want to say a big thank you to the Local Engagement and Action Fund, LEAF Canada, and our other amazing partners, CNC, Blue Tree Group, Paints and Necessities, High Pros, and all the others, High Trust. Hats off to High Trust and all our other amazing partners. They were all truly grateful, and I just want to thank them for their investment in our youth program. Now, jumping into key areas covered. The Biz-Bridge project allowed our participants to venture into entrepreneurship and various business trainings. These actually taught them the fundamentals of running a business, including, financial marketing, customer service, public speaking, problem solving, personal and professional, and the list goes on. They were exposed to personal development sessions, equipping youth, with the confidence to communicate well. I remember them asking specifically for public speaking classes because they were just so, engrossed in the content that they were learning, and they themselves were able to identify areas that they needed to improve in order to become, better versions of themselves and also enhance their businesses as well. So all of these areas, the personal development, actually help with their leadership abilities. They actually ventured also into business registration and compliance. Some of our participants, their businesses were registered. Some are sorting out documents needed now to complete registration. And we're hoping to assist them through all this. So we're not definitely just going to leave them now. We're a family. The Clarendon Parish Development Committee will always be there for them. They actually got a mentorship and coaching from the Clarendon Parish Development Team and also our Blue Tree Group partners, Miss Sherry Bartley, who actually helped them with steps they needed to develop in their business plans. So all 30 of our participants have a professional business plan that they can now use to access funding from other organizations. They actually got financial support. You heard them talking about obtaining their materials or items that they needed to enhance their business. So they actually decided what it was that they wanted, and we provided the items for them through the vendors. So we actually helped them to source these items as well. So it was really a collaborative effort right through. So lastly, that I will speak about, as I said, there are many, is our networking and exposure. These actually created opportunities for participants to showcase their business ventures. And one that was held in Clarendon was our Biz-Bridge networking event, where our participants got to showcase their talents, bring items. Some of them, like Mr. Steele, he was able to bring his hair growth oil. He was able to bring soap. Sorry, allergy issues. And Danian was able to use her mannequin and do the different braiding styles. And, everyone was able to just look at their talents that they are actually displaying. Michaela's candles, the aroma, everybody was talking about that. And do not get me started on Danika's funeral services. Being a female and so young, everybody was just taken aback to how this young lady would choose to, go into funeral services instead of going into something that they think could be more appealing for a lady, let me put it that way. And I must say, they were just amazing. All 30 participants were just there showcasing their talent, using up their public speaking skills that they had garnered and all the other skills that they had garnered. It was just an amazing event. For that, we're truly grateful and elated.
Indeed, a wide array of services indeed. And let me thank the team for inviting Serenity Resource Connector to come in and share with the participants at their networking session. It was great to be able to share about compliance matters. We had a number of entities sharing on compliance, including the Clarendon Municipal Corporation. So they got the full out, and I am happy that they were able to actually be a part of developing, for want of a better term, the program. And we can see their public speaking skills on display. I think they're doing a pretty good job so far. Good going. So that's really great when you're able to learn and implement the skills. And speaking of skills, let's hear from you about some of the most useful skills you learned, in addition to public speaking, that is, Shamar. Some other useful skills that you learned.
Some of the useful skills that I learned is creating business plan, time management, business development strategy, marketing techniques, and financial management.
All right, fantastic. What about you, Michaela? Any other?
Well, I would have to say it is developing patience and persistence, because it's no secret that starting a business or developing a business takes hard work. with or without assistance. So I believe the most useful skill that I garnered was patience and persistence.
Indeed, because it is not a sprint. It is really a journey that we have to embrace. Danian?
To add to what they all said, customer service skills and how to manage a business properly, meaning we're not supposed to mix our personal pages with our business pages and post personal contents on business pages and so forth.
All right, fantastic. I'm hearing that from both you, Michaela, in terms of how to separate, because when you start out informal and you're supposed to make the transition to operate in a formal business, that can be a challenge there. All right, what do I post? What don't I post? Because I'm Danian, you can't be Danian this moment, and then on the other end you are the bridge specialist. But how do you package everything? Did you go into branding? Was branding a part of the program or marketing that you focused on? Miss Ellis, did they look at branding specifically or just marketing?
Not branding specifically, but we just kind of browse over, during the course. They were all taught to ensure that they had their logos, to ensure that their names weren't copyrighted, and those information were passed on, but not specifically on branding.
All right. There are a lot of resources out there as it relates to branding, and you'll grow into it. So in addition to the customer service and the managing your business pages, what else did I hear? I heard in terms of how to your time management skills. Any other area where you see you have grown in terms of personal and professional growth? Michaela? Any other areas?
Yes, most definitely in being assertive, because when I look back throughout the program, I realized that I would normally let things slide, and even in my personal life, but more so personally, because you know that your personal habits, they directly affect your professional ones. So I would realize that I normally, try not to have conflicts, and I realized that that would bring me into a corner. And so I have to realize that I have to develop a confidence and stand firm in advocating for myself and my decisions.
Very powerful. Very powerful. Danian, any other? And then Shamar, personal and professional growth.
Being confident. I would say personally, if you're not confident, it will definitely affect your professional performance. And so I have come to realize and learn through the program that when you're confident, it makes a huge difference.
Awesome. Shamar.
Personally, the program has helped me by giving me skills and knowledge to run my business more effectively and feel more confident and motivated. Professionally, I've learned how to manage my business, market my products, and connect with the right people to help build me.
Fantastic. And Danica is in the house. Hi, Danica. Welcome.
Good night, everyone. My apologies. Sorry for being late. I'm tremendously sorry.
All right. So here is another learning process for us, because Danica had some technical issues earlier. And for those of us who have been in business for a while, we know that these things do come, but how do you deal with them? Do you just go in the corner? So kudos to you for showing up, Danica. Kudos to you for showing up, because they could have gotten cold feet and say, boy, it's just not working. So this is tenacity, and that's required in business. So welcome. So we're going to allow you the opportunity to share your biggest takeaway from the program and why it is that you chose funeral services.
Okay, good night, everyone. Good night again. My name is Danica Johnson, and I'm the owner of Danica's Funeral Services. If I had to summarize my biggest takeaway from this program, it would have been the importance of practical skills and knowledge in entrepreneurship, such as the financial marketing aspect, as well as the life lessons that are given throughout this program. This program also helps to focus on mentorship in terms of us as young persons to highlight our value and also show the support system that we have behind us to overcome every obstacles given to us. And for those who don't have a voice, because when I started, I didn't have a voice, but now I'm not voiceless anymore. I'm here, I'm being seen, and I'm being heard. But most importantly, the biggest takeaway was that our support system wanted us all to achieve success. However,
Fantastic. Yes, go
for
ahead.
me, be choosing funeral service as my business plan. The reason for it was that I was working at a previous entity and I found passion in actually honoring the lives of loved one that has passed away and also to under all the fine details in caring for that particular loved one that had passed and also to give their family the preferences and wishes that they want to send their families off in fine style with dignity and honor.
All right. I love that. That is sounds putting to actually step out on because you have a mission that you're already on right there. All right. So for those who are just joining us, we are speaking with 4 of 30 participants that finished the 1 year long Biz-Bridge project. And I cannot emphasize that enough. I think that is a big deal and it's commendable for our young people for staying the course and they're able to share at the end of it how much they've grown personally, professionally, and how that's impacting their business. And I think this means that the Biz-Bridge project was a success, is a success. So kudos to the partners in implementing and the funders, LEAF, for supporting our entrepreneurs. And I'm sure that we have some awesome time ahead of us. But here's the thing. 30 of them completed, but they're all at different stages and phases of their journey. Some would have started before the program. Some might have had just a little seed planted, a little idea as to what they wanted to do that they were able to firm up as they went through the program. So of the 4, Shamar and Danica have registered their businesses. Danica was registered before the program. Shamar got registered during the program. Is that correct? After you started the program, Shamar?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. So starting a business is not for the faint of heart. Going through the process of registering the business, not for the faint of heart. So share with us what was the process like and what were some of the challenges that you had to overcome. Danica, since you were first in getting off the mark, share with us how you were able to navigate that process. What was it like and how did you overcome the challenges?
Okay, so at first, when I was just starting to register my business, I had to come up with a name. What does the name mean to me when doing the business? Also, I had to have 2 additional names just in case that name was already registered. However, with the help of the BizCare C&A Firm Limited, that's in Mapen Denby, I was able to actually get all the necessary information that is needed to register a business, from the type of business that they are, the documents that are needed to register the business, and all the questions surrounding the type of business, the pros and the cons. All of that was given to me by the representatives. So it was not a hard task for me. It was a smooth process for me.
All right. And I'm going to send Danica an invoice for that promotion just now. All right. Never mind, Danica. Shamar, what about you?
For me, registering my business was a learning experience. The process involved paperwork, meeting legal requirements, and understanding the step to make my business official. The challenge I faced with when I was registering my business was paperwork and how to get my business name verified. I have to return to the company office of Jamaica 2 times. But with the support from Biz-Bridge project, I was able to get through and have my business officially official.
Officially official. That's right. Because that is why you're able to put it out there. And I see some names being put around. And just to say, we intentionally did not put the names of the other two entities that are not yet registered because it is actually illegal to promote a name that's not registered with the Companies Office of Jamaica. So just to let you know, and that not just that, it's protection for you as well, because this nice fancy name that I see popping up here and so many others, guess what happened now? If somebody sees it and likes it, they will just go and claim it at the company's office, and you're going to have to change everything that you already did before. All right. So this is a space for learning. There is actually a video on registering your business with the company's office that's on the Serenity Resource Connector space. We had conversations with them about registering a business, so you can go there and get access to that. All right. And we're not leaving Michaela and Daniel out of the loop. We want to find out what support it is that you need to make the next step in formalizing, as Shamar says, officializing your business. Michaela.
Yes. So the only support really right now is the capital startup to pay for the registration fees and any legal costs and early expenses, which we are maximizing on right now and doing so very soon.
All right. Danielle?
The support that I need will be for the facilitators to continue to support us in ensuring that we are doing all the steps correctly, providing us with the information needed to get things done.
All right. And I am sure that you will not be left out in the cold. Miss Ellis recommitted to that earlier. They'll continue to keep you in the loop. And of course, we have already made preparations for you to be a part of the Clarendon Business Network WhatsApp group, where you get access to information. So whatever events or changes there are that impacts your business, you'll be able to get access to that information right at your fingertips. So ensure that you get that done. All right. So let's bring back Miss Ellis and Miss Ashley back into the conversation. Why is youth entrepreneurship important in tackling crime and unemployment? Miss Ellis.
So first, I must say, Jamaican young people are full of potential, but many face serious struggles, lack of job opportunities, financial hardship, pressures, and other incidents that are personal sometimes that actually, forces them to engage in illegal activities. The Biz-Bridge project, funded by LEAF, provided them with a different path, one where they can build something for themselves, help to provide for their families. Because some of them, they are the breadwinners for the families, even though we might not like to look at it that way, because they are children and they get to contribute positively to their society and Jamaica at large. So by investing in our youth entrepreneurship ventures, we're fighting crime at the root. So we're not going to wait until they are involved. We want to find them and get them into activities to ensure that they have positive things to focus on, so they don't run and turn to crime. So instead, they then become leaders, job creators, role models, and the next generation that our country is fighting so hard to create.
Indeed, and we all have a part to play in the process. Be the change that we want to see, or a part of it if we're not able to be out front. All right, so let's tie it all in. When we think of the municipal corporation, some people still call it the parish council. We think of fixing roads, we think about street lights, everything else except development and the other areas that are necessary to drive local governance. So, Miss Ashley, what role does local governance play in supporting young entrepreneurs?
All right, so you're right. Persons do say fixed roads, street lights, but we at the local level, we try to boost and we try to ensure that local governance practices are there to support the residents of Clarendon, very especially. So, Biz-Bridge project, it will boost our youths and also boost our governance system, where you have a lot of young entrepreneurs being involved in business and also with spirals too, even just not youths, but also assisting in terms of their economic growth in their community. Because I can guarantee you that, for example, the Danisha's funeral home, she may employ about probably 3 additional persons through the grant that she would have received from LEAF, and even other projects that we have done at the corporation, it would have assisted increasing in governance and also providing a good network for our citizens, and also providing our citizens with the necessary skills and also resources that they need to have a better life.
That's right, because that's what governance and development is all about. You can't have one without the other. It's everything intertwined. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that, Miss Ashley. So the project has ended in terms of the official 12-month period, but the work continues, and there are always some challenges in terms of securing funding, which is very crucial for initiatives like Biz-Bridge. Ms. Ellis, how did the support from Canada's Local Engagement and Action Fund, LEAF, contribute to the program's success? And how does Biz-Bridge align with the goals of the Clarendon Local Sustainable Development Plan? We're still tying it together. So before you answer, for those who are not aware, Clarendon has a local sustainable development plan looking at different areas in terms of development, and entrepreneurship happens to be one of them. And one of the areas that we need to do a lot of work on is in terms of formalizing businesses in this space, in addition to actually helping persons to get businesses started. So just to put it in context a bit, and that is just a little spin on it, and there, all that we're saying here, we have 1 hour long discussion explaining all about that. There is actually a playlist for the local governance and community development series, and we looked at the Clarendon Local Sustainable Development Plan, so you can put that in Google or YouTube, and you'll be able to find the discussion, giving it more information on it, where we were then and what it is that we are looking to do going forward. Ms. Ellis, your time. Tell us about LEAF support.
Right. So the funding from the LEAF Canada organization actually helped to provide these youth with the items that they needed to enhance their business. It helped to provide mentorship, networking opportunities, financial support, and this actually helped to reduce youth unemployment and actually fight crime, offering youth positive and legal ways to actually earn an income. This also strengthened the local economy by helping to grow small businesses. Now, in doing all these, it actually supported the Vision 2030 plan, by empowering young people to contribute to a strong and prosperous nation. And all this aligns with the local sustainable development plan by fostering economic growth and job creation within Clarendon.
All right. Thank you so much. And just to bring in Shanika Harris is saying, so happy to see all this going on in our parish of Clarendon. Any good can come out of Nazareth? Yes, here in Clarendon. Love it. Fantastic. And let me acknowledge the presence of our Parish Youth Council President, Tamaria Daniels, and our National Police Youth Club President, Ricardo Fairman, who are here with us virtually. Good to have you. Thank you so much. And as always, I thank you in advance for sharing the link so that your young people can get access to this awesome sharing here. All right, Miss Ashley, back to you on the municipal corporation front. What advice do you have for young people looking to start or grow a business in Clarendon? Those people who say, but no, go on.
Things are happening in Clarendon, and Clarendon is looking bright with a corporation like Clarendon Municipal Corporation, that we try to our best to not only collect taxes and do all, we try to invest in our parishes, in our parish needs, and also look at the local economic development. Persons that want to start a business, they can visit our office at 37 Road, Maypen, and you can always come and ask for Kimberly Ashley. I will be able to assist you in starting your business or even linking you with different stakeholders that can help you to start a business or expand your business. Because a lot of persons are not aware of the amount of funding and amount of stakeholders that are willing to invest in you. All you need to do is ensure that you have a good business plan, or is that you have a good business idea that we can build on. And next thing, you have a wonderful, and I must commend Miss Douglas and her team at the Clarendon Parish Development Committee. They are also integral, and they are also the holders that hold up LED for the parish along with the Clarendon Municipal Corporation. So you can visit the PDC office, 23 Paisley, or you can visit the corporation at 37 Road, and we will assist you in ensuring that you do build a good business plan or a business idea and able to start your business or linking you with different stakeholders.
Fantastic. And Shanika Harris said that she will be visiting you soon, Miss Kimberly. So look out for her. All right. So that's what we do here. We connect you with resources, not just information, but resources so that you can make that next step. And speaking of making next step, let's hear from our young entrepreneurs. What are your next steps in your business journey? Danica, then Danian, Michaelia, then Shamar. Danica.
My next strategic step in my business is to establish and expand my business operations. In order for me to achieve all of this, I will have to secure a dedicated physical space to serve as a centralized hub for my business, enhancing operational efficiency and providing professional environment for my clients' interaction, as well as to develop and implement target marketing and growth strategies to expand my customer base, increase my brand visibility, and to foster a long-term relationship with clients that are extending and for newcomers as well.
All right. Danian?
My next step includes expanding my services that I offer, refining my techniques, growing my client base, and also aiming to provide an inviting and uplifting space where clients can be valued and leave with a reward sense of confidence.
All right. Michaelia.
Yes, so as I stated before, I'm looking into registering the business. So for my next step is expansion. So what that means is to collaborate with already established businesses so that my candles can, my customers are now able to get it at easy access, not having to always having it shipped locally to them. And so that also it is widely known and widely purchased. And as I said, I'm moving into registering my business so that I can also put it out globally as well.
All right, Shamar.
My next step for Z Flawless Essential is to focus in on my marketing strategy in 2 months to expand my customer base by ensuring consistency in the quality of my products. Because when you have good product, you will never lose. Trust me.
That's right. And it sounds like Miss Ellis and the team will be connecting Shamar and the others with the Bureau of... Hold on. I have to get it right. Is Bureau of Standard? One of them. No, it's not Bureau of Standard. Scientific Research Council. That's the entity. Sir Pusey, welcome. They shared about their business earlier, so you can catch the details in the replay. Miss Ashley Karen is asking if you'll invest in small-scale farming as well.
Yes, definitely we do. We try to direct you. I must say, the corporation, we don't have the money, but we do have the links to the stakeholders. And the beauty about this platform is that you have Miss Ellis right here from the Clarendon Parish Development Committee that I work hand in hand with to ensure that we develop small businesses in Clarendon.
Beautiful. Keep the questions coming. Feel free to ask your questions. This is what we do here as well. We give you the opportunity to ask your questions, and you can ask the panelists, the young entrepreneurs, if you have questions for them, you can go ahead and ask as well. We have some time left, but while we wait, Ms. Ashley, any upcoming initiative from the municipal corporation or Ms. Ellis? What's on the horizon? Any new projects coming on stream in short order?
All right.
Go ahead.
For our projects is that all our projects will go through the PDC as usual. And yes, we're looking for different call periods to start writing projects regarding local economic development. Because for that area is that we don't only look at businesses, but we also try to build a foundation for other things that are affecting the parish. So we look at our local sustainable development plan, and we do projects accordingly to the plan that we need. So we always be writing projects and seeking funding for different type of projects.
All right. Ms. Ellis?
To add to what Miss Ashley just said, yes, we're always looking out for calls, and we can't pinpoint to say what projects we will find, but definitely we're always looking out for projects that can enhance our younger generation. And as soon as we find those, the word is always spread right across the parish, and our young entrepreneurs will definitely know about it. So all you have to do is just keep in touch. Call us, visit us. We're at 23 Paisley Avenue. That's where Rapid True Value is. We're to the side upstairs. And our number, 442-3007. So that's 442-3007. So you can call to find out, if we have any projects upcoming or if we have any that you can join, and we'll be more than happy to provide the information for you.
All right, and that number was for the Parish Development Committee. And just to say, I saw a project that was shared yesterday coming out of Canada for young people. So you want to see if that's something that we can explore to get some other youth in the space, some additional support to get them off the ground. So I'll forward that just in case you missed it.
Most definitely.
All right. All right. So let's hear from our participants. We're not seeing any more questions, just commendations, some big up going out. Are participants looking into doing anything new, beautifully made? No, I'm sure Miss Ellis and the team would have encouraged them to continue working on what it is that they're doing now, and then they move on from there, because we need to build the foundation firmly before we start building out. Am I right, Shamar? Is that the plan? Based on what you shared earlier, that seems to be the plan.
Yes, that's the plan.
All right. Yes. All right. Fantastic. So let's hear how you see your business making a difference in your community. Danian, we're starting with you. How do you see your business making a difference in your community?
My work goes beyond hairstyling. It's about empowering individuals through self-expression and confidence. By providing high-quality braiding services in a professional and welcoming environment, I help clients to embrace their beauty and feel their best.
All right. Michaela.
Yes. So when I think about my business and how I want it to make a difference in my community, I don't just look at the geographic, but I look at the shared interests, the culture and the profession in regards to my community. And the difference that I want it to portray is I want persons to not think that there's a shame in going beyond the cliche. If you have an idea, think outside of the box. And if you have an idea, pursue it. Because even though you may fail, if you persevere, failure is not an option. So that is the difference that I want my business to bring across.
All right. And before you go, handcraft, clarify that for us. What exactly do you do in the area of handcraft? Aromatherapy, we understand. We're thinking about candles and scented and all those therapeutic scents. But what about the handcraft? What do you do there?
So aside from doing candles, I sometimes put together keychain making. So I also do keychains along with candles. So sometimes I bundle them. So I do scented candles. That is the main business.
All right. And I'm seeing scented candles with key change with some something there that aligns with the scent and all those niceties.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Danica.
Danika's Funeral Services aims to make a difference in my community. Give me a bit is by providing personalized and compassionate funeral services, offering educational workshop and contributing to the local economy through employment and partnership. For example, with caterers and florists.
All right. I love that. Collaboration. Shamar.
My business will make a difference by providing natural skincare products that promote healthier skin and natural hair growth oil that will give healthier hair. It will also create job opportunity and encourage people to use more natural and made products for a better skincare.
Wow. I love the social impact that you're coming out of some of these businesses. And it shows that you have put a lot of thought into what it is that you are doing. And just that alone will help in terms of sustaining. So when the going gets tough, as it will, you will stay the course and you know that you don't have to do it alone. There's support all around you. You can reach out, you can call Michaela, Danian, and others to say, hey, and you realize that, hey, we're all in this together. And even those in the most established businesses do have their tough times, but they continue to hold strain. So kudos again for making this big leap, staying the course for the 1 year program and coming out better for it. I hear you're more confident and it's showing up here in the space, because I'm sure before now, some of you might not have wanted to come on this program because you wouldn't think that you're ready, right? Am I right? I see Shamar laughing. Shamar used to the camera. Michaela?
Yes, I was saying you are correct.
All right. All right. Sister Fuse is encouraging you to keep up the good work, guys. I respect what you guys are doing. Fantastic. All right. So as we prepare to wrap, Miss Ashley and then Miss Ellis, if there are no more questions from our live audience, Miss Ashley, what's your message that you're leaving with our participants and the viewers this evening from the Municipal Corporation?
All right, what I will leave with you is that take every opportunity that you get, and also is that use this opportunity from the Biz-Bridge project to grow your businesses into a multi-million businesses. Looking at it as this is a start, but you're expanding and you're doing your business so you can open different branches, or your product can go into different different entities such like Fontana and all the pharmacies for the person that is doing the handcraft and the candles. And even looking at it, one day I may want to open my own spa using my own products. So this is a good opportunity for young persons to take advantage of. And also is that we are not going to leave you. You have gone through the 1 year of training, you have received your grant. But guess what? The Clarendon Municipal Corporation, also the Clarendon Parish Development Committee, we are not going to leave you. This is just a start for us to build relationships with you, and also to build relationship with you with the different stakeholders that can assist you. So, for example, you'll be looking at going to scientific research, Bureau Standard, looking at going to even Ministry of Labor, see what kind of funding you can receive from them, and even looking at JBDC when they offer their business coaching. How do I access all of this? We will be there to hold in your hands right through the whole entire process. And if it's that the Clarendon Municipal Corporation has to get all of these persons in one room just to assist you in enhancing your business, we are ready and able to do that. And for persons out there who are watching, please visit our office, come in, share your ideas, see which avenue we can direct you through so you can get funding for your business, and also even business coaching on stuff like how do I do my brand, how do I do my labels, how do I do your market research and all of that. We are ready and able, and we are willing to assist our young entrepreneurs in the parish of Clarendon. And also, we're not going to leave out persons who are seasonal, who think that we have it all and we have done well. We are here to even to assist you to enhance your business also. So just visit us, the Clarendon Municipal Corporation 370 Road, and also the Clarendon PDC. We're ready and able to assist you whenever you need.
All right. All right. Before Miss Ellis come on, thank you so much, Mona Lisa. Thank you. Yes, thank you for reminding them to like the video, share, and if you have not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe. This is just a tip of the iceberg. We share some rich information and resources in here every week, so you want to stay tuned. Go ahead, Miss Ellis.
So definitely, I just want to again congratulate my participants, those on this platform and those who are not on this platform. The PDC, CMC, and all our other partners, our funders, LEAF, we're truly, truly proud of you guys and the growth that we have seen. And we know that you're not going to stop here. You're going to go further. So what I want to say to my participants and to other young entrepreneurs out there, dream big, but start small. Sometimes you have a dream and you think that you need to just be as large and exposed as the companies that you see around you. Success does not happen overnight. Take small steps towards the goal that you aim to achieve. Use the resources available to you. Programs like Heart Trust, CMC, JBDC, and others that Miss Ashley just mentioned are here to help you. The PDC is here to help you. Find mentors, find other individuals who are also entrepreneurs, who have been through the journey, who have tread the path that you are trying to tread, so that they can actually help and encourage you and lead you on the right path, help you through your mistakes and so forth. And last but not least, be patient and persistent. Remember, when you start in the business, it is the most difficult part of it all. This is the phase where you think that nothing is going right, you're going to fail. But I'm saying to you, be patient, believe in yourself, commend yourself for the small wins, and just know that business is tough. Business is tough, especially the startup. So be resilient, right? And that is what separates you from those who have succeeded and from those who gave up. The fact that you are resilient. So once again, congratulations to my participants. And I look forward to just hearing great things from you. The WhatsApp group stays. We're still a family, and we will definitely connect you to other resources available.
Well said. Venice Davy. I haven't seen this name in a little while. Welcome. All right, not to worry. The recording stays on YouTube, so you can watch the replay using the same link, or look out for the recap, the blog recap on Monday. The website, serenityresourceconnector.com. So we have a recap each Monday of the live forum that takes place here. So if you don't have the time to watch the full 1 hour video and you want to catch the highlights, hop on over to our website at serenityresourceconnector.com, and it's in different areas. So you have a section for culture, you have local governance and community development, or youth forums, all of those. You'll be able to see it there. And oh Lord, Mona Lisa, I love you so much. All right, reminding you all to subscribe and click all so that you don't miss another segment here. Did they share their social handles? They forgot to share their social handles. Oh, but they're so, look out for the social handles in the blog recap, because they might not be able to get it based on the fontsiness. So Pusey, thank you for that. All right. So remember to send over your social media handles so that they can go in the blog recap. So we can just click the link and go right on over to your social media pages. Let me thank you again. Danian Ellis, Michaela Hines, Shemar Steele, Danica Johnson, Miss Kimberly Ashley from the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, Tuthnelia Ellis representing the Clarendon PDC. Thank you so much for sharing space with us here. Thanks to the Clarendon Municipal Corporation for sponsoring this segment, sharing this space with our young people so that they're able to highlight their journey with the Biz-Bridge project and what it is that they're doing, and sharing the impact that they're looking to create through their business is really commendable. Special thanks to the Clarendon Municipal Corporation for that, and for the Clarendon PDC for always looking to establish sustainable relationships, collaborations that help to make the space in Clarendon more conducive for work, school, business, life in general. Thank you again. And for those who are able to join us live, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, I see you over there. Oh, I'm just missing some of the questions. I trust you're still here. Lorenzo is asking if this only done in Clarendon. I'm sure there are other parishes who have different projects, but the Biz-Bridge, I think that's a Clarendon flagship program. Is it so, Miss Ellis? Biz-Bridge? I can't remember seeing it anywhere else.
Yes, this was just a Clarendon program, but I'm sure other parishes have youth development initiatives.
Right. And there are many other entrepreneurship programs that are going on. You want to look out for that. I know the Planning Institute of Jamaica is about to launch a REAP program in Clarendon. They're closing out one, and another one is about to start. So you want to stay tuned for those. Very good opportunity for young entrepreneurs. Kim is saying over here, appreciate the support and help from Miss Ashley and Miss Ellis and extension agencies. And this is from Kimona. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for those who are watching the replay, thank you for being here. Remember to subscribe and continue to stay tuned as we continue to share with you credible information and resources so that you can take action to transform your lives. This has been the Local Governance and Community Development Forum, and we do this every fourth Thursday, my apologies, here in this space. Thanks again. Have yourself a fantastic rest of the Local Governance and Community Development Live Forum was brought to you by the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, working for you always. Visit the Serenity Resource Connector website at www.serenityresourceconnector.com. Subscribe for a weekly blog post. Join us again on Thursday at 8 p.m. Thank you for watching.